the volume by itself. Phone. Controller sticking. Okay. Damn it. No. No. Okay. Alright. Saying hello is pretty hard. Damn. Done it. Hello everyone and welcome back to some Dark Souls Prepare to Die edition. Last time we made our way through Sen's Fortress and managed to make our way up here. Partway through, I realized that I accidentally had the audio mute, all because I wanted to not annoy you with the whole blacksmith smashing his anvil. Repeatedly. In intervals. So, we rushed all the way to this bonfire when we got to the top, mainly because there's a giant up there throwing giant fire bombs at us. A giant throwing giant things. Oh boy. That's the thing. So we're going to take care of him, but before we do, we're going to explore this upper area a little bit. There's a giant that's been dropping rocks down, but we don't really have to pay attention to him. If we come all the way down here, we shall find ourselves a familiar enemy. Boulder Knights. Oh, jeez. I still got it. Now, I've been playing quite a bit of Dark Souls 3 because, hey, it came out and I got myself a boulder shield. So I may be a bit rusty because the parry times in that game are off. The rolling function is you can roll any direction you want when targeting, unlike this game where you can only dodge 4 ways. And at the fact that you can now have 20 Estus flasks again. Here comes a second Boulder Knight. Well, do the exact same? Actually, no. Ouch. I'll just go ahead and spam our one on him. There we go. He's dead. As I knock him around with my... Just remind myself what kind of damage it does. Now, in this chest, we will be wearing this just in case we get hit by the giant fire bombs. It's the flame stone plate ring. This will allow us to take less damage from fire. I'm curious, do I have this? Nope, I don't. I absolutely don't. What if I do that? Oh, there we go. Okay, so we have enough endurance to hold on to light objects at least. As long as I stick with the wooden shield, which doesn't have a lot of fire resistance, but just stay out of the fire and I should be good. Now, something I like to do with the giant is just rush all the way up as he attempts to throw one of the fire bombs in the first area you enter. 2 Titanite shards here. There's other items you can find down there, but... Ow! Wow! Okay. I forgot that he threw a firebomb down here. God damn it. Memory doesn't serve me well. So we'll do the same strategy as before. Just rush. Keep rushing, keep rushing. And get out of this spot. Now, here we see a familiar face. And this guy, I believe, respawns here. I still got it. Oh, jeez. That was a partial. Woohoo! Now, I'm still rusty, as you can see. No, you don't. No healing on my watch. So apparently I made a Michael Jackson sound. Apparently I cannot slide down this ladder in particular. Weird. Now, as we round this corner, we may see what looks like to be a familiar friend that saved us from the undead asylum, but he's actually wielding a different weapon. And he's shooting arrows at us. Ow. And he's just dodging out of the way. He has a special rapier that allows him to repeatedly stab with. And considering that he's using a buckler, be very careful as he can parry you. And since I defeated him rather easily, even though I got my ass handed to me a bit, we find out who he is, Ricard. Because his rapier is named Ricard's rapier. Let's show off the attack, if I can. Here it is. With this. See that? The normal R1 is just a simple stab. Same with the two-handed. But if you press the strong attack, it's actually a special multiple stab attack. Same with the two-handed. I would like to use a rapier as a main weapon at some point, but right now I've been too used to the Baldur's Side sword. Something I should do here is, whoops, I'm too used to Dark Souls 3. Change the order and move this. Oh, come on. Ah! Change order. A. There we go. Now the Baldur's Side sword is at the very top. If we continue up here, we find two chests. Don't worry, these are not mimics, as you can see by the chain. If it's straight out, it's a mimic. If it's curled like this, it's a safe chest. We find ourselves a Divine Blessing. Now, these are one of the most abused items for player versus player, because it fully restores HP and undo irregularities. The goddess of sunlight, Guinevere, daughter of the great Lord of Sunlight, Gwyn, is cherished by all the symbol of bounty and fertility. Lots and lots of babies. That's what I gather from that. Thing about the Divine Blessing is that you can easily, quickly use it. It's a lot faster than using the Estus Flask. And it heals fully. And it's instant. That's why it's very abused. Many people duplicate this item in order to be a goddamn tryhard. So let's make our way back, because that's all we can do from this area. Let us continue. And once again, keep using the strategy of rush this place. Run past this area because I believe the giant can throw a firebomb on that cross path there. And we also have a crossbow dude. Yep, right there. We also have a crossbow dude shooting bolts at us. We're gonna have to stab this guy. Oh, he's ready to parry. And he's parried. Fake him out. Oh shit. He attempted to heal right in front of us. So, unfortunately, this spot here, even though it looks like it would contain an item, does not. And a little fun fact, we're actually below the boss right now. But right below him. Kicking his limpy dead body right there. Here's our little shortcut. We can't access them now because it's currently locked. We need a key. Unfortunately, the master key does not unlock it. Now, for this little spot here, I wouldn't recommend rushing it. Stand right at this corner. Actually, I think I could have rushed it. Yes, I can. Just gotta be quick. To my knowledge, this is the only crossbow Balder Knight in this game. Unfortunately, he's the only one. I just kicked him off the platform. Ooh! So, yeah. In there, past that, is the boss. You can see him right there. Yeah. It's right there. And the giant is causing a giant commotion. Everything is big with you, isn't it? Oh boy. Now, when fighting the giant, be very careful. He has a spaz. Sort of a temper tantrum he can do, but... Ooh! He almost football killed me. Kicked me. Terms are not... My words are failing. When he has his little temper tantrum, he can actually be very dangerous. Come on, do your little temper tantrum. Whee! You can't hit me. I'll just poke at your knees. If you want a safe place to fight him, you can just hang out here in between his attacks. You can... Oh, not fun sight. Yeah, see, I can easily... Come on! Do your temper tantrum! He's not gonna do it. Oh boy. And he is dead. We get ourselves a Titanite chunk. Did I get one before? I have two now, so with this I will be able to upgrade my weapons past to +10 if the blacksmith actually had the ember to use it. Anyways, there's the boss. Say hello to him. Hello! And for fun of it, I'm gonna use my head to break every single one of these bombs. So, I'm gonna head all the way back and re-equip this so I can equip a stronger shield. One preferably with more stability. I can't equip that one because I do not have the strength to use it. Excuse me. Something with good physical defense would be better for this. Now that that is done, we shall head on back and we have no more firebombs to worry about. And we can safely go get the key that is required to open up the shortcut here. Now, partway through, I may go back to Firelink Shrine after I beat the Golem. It's the Iron Golem. That's what he's called. Now, I gotta aim this correct, or else I fall to an untimely demise! Okay. We're safe. We're absolutely safe. Break the table! Hello.
Ah, what? What? Who are you? Ah, another undead, eh? I took my sense fortress alone, but I'm no different from those vile creatures. I was driven by conceit. Ah, you think you're different? That you can handle it? Yes, I remember that feeling. For I was the same. So, let me help you out. With your soul searching.
This is a weird guy. He's a crestfallen merchant. As you can see, he sells quite a few things. He also sells these green blossoms that are widely used within PvP. He also sells large Titanite shards and green Titanite shards. The green, as you can see, is for magic, divine, and fire weapons. He also sells these the great sword and the great axe, as well as the boulder shield and the tower shield, all the arrows, and as well as Katarina, as a Katarina set. And he also sells the steel armor and the boulder set. And for some reason, the boulder leggings is pretty much underwear and shoes. Yeah. So if you want to use the strategy of disturbing your enemies by having weird pants, use these. He also sells the Spellstone plate ring and the Thunderstone plate ring. I recommend getting the Thunderstone plate ring, as that will be very helpful for a boss in the future.
Go along, try and make something of yourself, but nothing will come of it. And I should know.
Yeah, unfortunately his motivation is kind of crushed at the moment. Now, if you did not have the master key and did not know where to get the key to rescue Big Cat Logan, I believe this is the key you get. Hello, little snake person. Allow me to stun lock you to death. And here's the cage key. So we'll head on all the way back up. Just sprinting to rush. And we're actually going to drop now, since we can get ourselves a special weapon from falling from this height. Oh! Ow! We got ourselves a sniper crossbow and a sniper bolt. Oh, right, I died and he's now back. I'll just make this quick and backstab you. Let's head back to the bonfire and get our SS flasks back, and because not a lot of people are playing this game, and it won't really matter in the future, I'm going to show a little exploit. It's not a big exploit, but ooh! Large soul. What you do is you equip an item that has a sort of a menu when you select it. Use Soul of Coil Egg? No. Though I'm not going to use Soul of Coil Egg because I do not want to risk that. I'm going to risk the Firekeeper Soul. What you want to do is do an animation and then use the item and then press start. So Parry, you start. And then go to use Estus Flask, use Firekeeper Soul, and there we go. So instead of using the Firekeeper Soul, we actually use an Estus Flask. And we got ourselves 5 humanity. And I'm just going to use this to reverse hollowing, and I'm going to be using this exploit a bit in the future. So if you hate me now, you probably hate me even further. So I'm only going to use that to kindle bonfires as well as reverse hollowing, because I don't have a lot of humanities on me. 8. So yeah, this way it will make the playthrough a lot smoother, because who would want to see me be stuck on one boss for a long time, or in one section, because I do not have the Estus Flask to use it. Shortcut, as this message says. If we might as well take this cage down once, so that now we have one cage down here so we can use. Be careful here, as yeah, that can hurt us. Pop out and then pop back in. Hey! What was that for? So now we have easier access to the entrance of this place. So, hooray. So right now I'm kind of hoping to be invaded now, since I know that it exploit now. How many times did I say now? How many fucking times did I say now? God, I sound like a broken record. Give me that. Oh hey! Unknown. No. So, if you're having troubles, come to this little tower here. Here is a phantom, and he goes by the name of Iron Tarkus. This phantom, in my opinion, is the strongest phantom in this game, and he only shows up here, unfortunately. He can take on this boss by himself. Seriously, there's quite a few videos online you can see Iron Tarkus taking on the Iron Golem. I'm not going to be summoning him, but I'm probably going to make a copy of this save file and then maybe showing him off in the future. For the future. I mean, God, my words are not with me today. Here it is. Just going to make a copy of that. Copy. And paste. Now, if this were Dark Souls 3, that'd be a reason to get me banned. So, thankfully, this is Dark Souls 1, and that allows me to do that. Now that we are prepared for this boss, the giant is dead. Now, just a fair warning. If you do not kill that giant, he will actually be throwing firebombs into this arena, which sucks. So let's do this. Iron Golem. He's big. He's intimidating. He's a big pushover. And hopefully I get to show you why he's such a big pushover. Number one thing to do not lock onto him, as he will make it a lot harder to keep an eye on his moves. It's best to stay in manual control of the... Oh god! No, 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 ow! But because he's a big pushover, that doesn't mean he is going to be an extreme pain. He can literally kick your ass when you're playing for the first time. And look at that, he's sort of wobbling about, and it looks like he is going to fall over. And look at that, he is on his ass, and he's going to take it in the nuts. Because I are mature. Quickly, quickly. Oh god. Now I'm going to buff my weapon here. Quickly, quickly, quickly. Oh! Thank you, invincibility frames. Oh shit. Yeah, that is one thing that you have to be extremely careful of, is he can knock you off this tower really easily. That is the one thing that caused me a lot of troubles in the past. My first time playthrough. Now, one thing you can do is cause him to topple like this, right behind the ledge, and instantly kill him by causing him to fall off the cliff. I've never done that before. That's a first, actually. And we earn ourselves 40,000 souls. Why am I doing this? Hooray! So, I guess we can... Unfortunately, as we can see, we don't really have access to the area of Anolondo with this gate. But, thankfully, there's this tiny little circle here. Let's examine it. It's a circle, alright? Welcome to Anolondo, one of the city of gods or something, I don't know. But, yeah, and for some reason, there are a couple of gargoyles in there waiting to help us all the way up here. As you can see, it's a wonderful scenery of the castle there. There we have the giant sunlight. We have what looks like to be a little spiral staircase. And, yeah, all in all, this place looks rather beautiful, doesn't it? And, we see our first enemy. Don't mind him. He is there just keeping guard. Let's speed this up a bit. Notice how the areas are... These doors are huge and giant because, hey, this is a town of giants. There's very tall knights, stone knights, I believe. And if we make our way over here, we find ourselves a bonfire. And it's already lit. By who? Her.
Well, you are a rare visitor. Welcome to the lost city of Anorlondo, chosen undead. If you seek Lord Gwyn's old keep, exit here and head straight yonder. If you are the chosen one, a revelation shall visit thee. What follows thereafter depends upon you.
Now, with her, she is a firekeeper. She will allow us to reinforce our Estus flask for quite a bit. But I'm going to keep the firekeeper soul for that little exploit. I know it's going against how the game is made to be, but if you want me to get through this game quickly and efficiently, rather than be stuck on everything, I might as well have this to use for my own benefit. So piss off! Arrgh! Let's rest and level up. We can level up 4 times. And I think I'll pour everything into endurance. Yeah, there we go. Oh, hello! There was a phantom. And because he was right next to the bonfire, that allowed us to see who he is clearly. It's weird. It's weird how this game works. So with our 4 humanities, I'm going to kindle this bonfire as well. The fire rises to be extremely high. Whoa. It's higher than my health bar. So with that, we are done with Sen's Fortress. I can go back and meet Big Hat Logan back at Firelink Shrine. I might as well do that at some point. So next time we shall explore a bit of Anorlondo, go back to Firelink Shrine to meet Big Hat Logan, and find out what our next task is. So I shall see you all later. Also, I'm very sorry for the delay on these videos. Hopefully, with this week, I'll get a bunch ready for the future. I'll have a backlog of everything. Also, the reason why this camera keeps moving about is because I need to move my mouse to hit the stop recording button. Did I have this video? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. That should be a problem. Anyways, I'll see you later. Alright, there we go. Video finally made. Sorry it took so long. I would also like to take a moment and say thank you to someone who has consistently watched watch this series of videos of me going through Dark Souls. Honestly, if it weren't for him, I wouldn't have stayed motivated to continue watching these. Thank you, Janzer. Have a good day.